Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back in the Husky Tools Modified Racing Series. We're back. Yeah, it has been a summer and a half. How you guys feeling? Good? Well, I'm happy to have you guys back. We obviously took the whole summer off because we were renovating a house, we had Corona to deal with, we had everything and anything, just like any other actual world racing series. So I was sad to have to put this on hold. I did put it on hold, but I said I wanted to come in and finish out the year. So we're here at Thompson Speedway. We are here for the World Series of Racing, the Husky Tools Modified Racing Series. Did get an invitation for a 50-lap race. That's the slot we're able to get into at this prestiged event. So I'm excited about that. Thompson's been a tricky track for me to find out. This is one of the larger that we've been on this season. And of course, we've been on hiatus since our win at Beach Ridge, I believe, was the last one that we were able to get in. Now, I must say, we have adjusted the schedule. There's been no DNFs, obviously, for the rest of our season. We have 2 races left this season, right here at Thompson, and then we've got our Time Warp special, which will come around Halloween. We're actually going to go to an extinct track, which is Riverside down in Massachusetts. So I'm really excited about that. Right now we do have the points lead, but Justin Bonsignor is obviously right there on our heels as far as I remember. It's been a while. Let's jump into practice. Let's see what it was like to get a couple laps around here as we fine-tune our setup for this half-mile oval. And here's hoping these 50 laps are going to be strong. Practice, one thing we found was definitely a big gear ratio. We've got a lot of speed that we can travel through the front and back stretch. Really going for that higher line, seeing that a lot during the World Series, actually, when we attended it. Hope you guys enjoyed those videos. I was really happy to be there for that event, so thank you, Thompson, for that. But yeah, you know, it's weary with grip. If you go in with 2 fresh tires into the turn, it's very easy for you to actually get sideways. I'm really worried about those restarts. Case in point, right there where we get a little loose, where we're still figuring out where we want our braking zone to be. We do have a lot of speed, but the problem is, again, going to be control. That's the thing I know is going to come back and bite us in the butt, is we all know that these cars are very slippery here in NASCAR Season 2003. So I really want to make sure that we keep the modified going in the right direction as we go out here and try to grab another win of the 2020 season with only 2 races to go. Let's head into qualifying, and we'll see you guys out there. All right, as we come out here onto the track, I thought it was actually a pretty good qualifying run. I haven't looked at the results yet. Felt pretty good. You'll notice a couple different things. As we come out of 4 to grab this green flag, we're really trying to stick close to the wall, and then I was going to try a down low run. You can see a skid a little bit there through 1 and 2, but it did give us a pretty good projection forward as we're heading down to 3 and 4. Now you notice we go a little bit more up high in the middle, definitely dragging that right rear as it starts to set in. Change a little bit of the air pressures around so that doesn't happen again. White flag, I did feel like this lap was carrying a lot more speed. Of course, you see us slide there. We need to really work on that, going in a little too hot into 1 and 2. Sliding down the backstretch, nice and smooth there. Going to our high line once again, feeling a little bit better, but we gassed it a little too early. You can see that drag. We actually make contact off of 4. Which is going to be fine, but over time, that's going to damage a lot of things. We'll see you guys at the grid.
Drivers, start your engine.
All right, they've got us nicely lined up here on the front stretch. Yes, we are. Nice professional grid style. That's actually really cool, really nice touch here at Thompson. All right, big fan base. Really excited about this. Just excited about this race. We're sitting right up there. We can see those kind of bodies for the World Series. So really excited for this. We got 50 laps here. My keyboard is a lot further away than it used to be.
Get ready now.
So I can't do quick decisions here. Stick with the pace car. Sit with it, sit with it, sit with it. Green, 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 green. Third. 4th, dip to the outside. Easy on the brakes. Yeah, that right rear's sticking a lot better than it was. Let's just try to leave them behind. Now, as I have said before, we are going to be turning up the difficulty next season. We jumped up from last season to this one. I want it up a little bit more because I don't like that I can drive away from people. They eventually catch up as things start to fall off, but it's not fun just to walk away with the race. I don't find that good entertainment for you. I don't find it good entertainment for me, but hell, while we're up here, we're going to do a good job, shall we? It's been a while since we've been in the driver's seat of any sort of racing vehicle. Been trying to pop into iRacing every once in a while. My hopes of iRacing AI seem to be dwindling here and there as they still have not added a new oval car. Right now, you've got the Cup Series, which a lot of us don't like to do. It's nice that it's out there. It's a great selling point, but again, that's not why I'm there. I said that I would do an AI Truck Series season next year if it's ready by February, but the next build doesn't come out until even January, so the thoughts of it then being March, and it just gets too far into the season, so it looks like we're going to be doing another time trial season, unless the Truck Series obviously comes out for AI. That one we jump into as a rookie in the back, and make our proving ground. I'm already starting to look at the 2021 Husky Tools Modified Racing Series schedule. I'm really excited about that. There's a couple events also we're going to be trying. We're going to be joining the New England Pro Truck Series, all except Claremont, because that's the one track that's not out here. I am looking at the potential of building it ourselves, but that's a lot of work to build a track for somebody who has no idea what the heck they're doing. But that could be fun too. The season probably will not be as lengthy as this one was. We'll probably start again in about April. I haven't gotten exact dates yet, but really gotta see what the winter is gonna bring us. What I can tell you, I'm pretty sure we are going to start the season at Thunder Road, and there's a bunch of tracks we have not been able to get to yet. There's a couple tracks we are going to cut. They were almost on the chopping block anyways, but I wanted some extra material for you guys, some extra tracks for us to go to. But of course, COVID-19 did shrink that down on us. Trying to be a little bit easier on the car, since I do know that we do have 50 laps. Which is a lot, it's 25 miles, so want to be friendly to it. One thing about these nice big tracks, we're not running into lap traffic super quick, so we're able to just kind of stretch ourselves out here and then just take care of the car. Nice and even. Congrats, Justin Bonsignor. I was voting for, I was rooting for Doug Kobe, as quote-unquote self-run team, but good job. Really did great in the race, really did great just throughout the season of these kind of patched together seasons everybody's trying to do. Well, hoping 2021 will bring us more opportunities for racing, more opportunities to go to racing for you guys to come along, and more opportunities all around, including the Husky Tools Modified Racing Series. Feel the car giving up just a little bit as we head through the turns. I'm going to be a little bit more gentle as I can at least make the exits a little bit more sweeping. I do feel that right wheel starting to drag just a little, not super bad. I'm glad that we did the handful of practice that we had done. Just changing the setup, trying to get a setup from scratch. We didn't have any pre-made ones, and we did a lot of research on what we wanted. Now, it's not 100% perfect. I'd like it to be a little bit more reliable. But overall, once this sets in like it is right now, it's done pretty well. Now, usually right after I say that, we spin and we lose control. So expect that to happen. I do see some lap cars about a half track in front of us, probably about a quarter at this point. We're going to slowly pick them off one by one. I'm going to hopefully pick them off on the outside. Now, the problem is, obviously, dated game won't give as many marbles, but I really prefer not to go super high to try to pass them, and I also don't want to go super low. I don't want to eat my tires trying to get through lap cars, so we'll see how it's going to go. Yeah, you can hear that as it drifts through a little bit. Not the kind of grip that we want right now. Don't want to eat away, not when we're not even halfway yet. Excuse me. I hope you guys missed the racing. I know that I did. Really happy to be back behind the wheel. Hoping to keep it nice and clean for these last 2 races, and actually bring home our first championship and actually be able to finish out our first season, complete season. You know, last year's got cut short because of many different things, and this year, you know, COVID happened. What a way to end it then at Thompson. Thompson actually wasn't even on our schedule. Whoa, we got a lot of dirt down low. Watch yourself. I don't know who's coming up. Looks like somebody went for a ride through the grass. I'm watching it because now if they're going to be all bunched together, I don't want to come upon something quick. Yeah, we actually kept Thompson out of our racing intentionally, because when the original Wheelin' Tour had come out, they had left, not Wheelin', Modified Racing Series, Valenti. When they had come out, they left behind Stafford at that point. You know, everything changed since then. And then, you know, I didn't like what Thompson was doing with their weekly series, so we just decided to keep them out. Now, technically a lack of options, but I knew that I wanted to get 2 more under our belt, and I knew that I wanted to still do Riverside. We did not follow through with Bowman Gray. Bowman Gray will be next year. That's going a little bit more south than what we're used to, but I think it can still be fun. I think it'd be a neat challenge. I have no idea how to run that kind of track. Watch some video from it. Looks like a lot of fun. But 2 more for this season I figured was appropriate. I think at Stafford, they've got their last race actually coming up this weekend, the 24th. We might actually hop into a pro truck and do a little bit of racing down there, because I really do want to jump into the pro truck series next year. I think it could be fun. I'm not sure who the title sponsor will be for that. It definitely won't be like 4 or 6 events. Not a lot. It's going to be really spread out during the summer. I'm still hoping to do at least a semi-weekly series for the Husky Tool Modified. Actually, these guys had a pretty good pace. We're not even halfway yet. I was hoping to hear that. Those are golden words to me. Between reliability of the game itself, OBS, and my own mental capacity, I'd like to hear halfway. Thank you. Looks like these guys are keeping to the high, but this guy's going to kind of pass low. We got a car down in the dirt. At least he's been able to correct himself quickly. I'm going to watch these 2 stick. Thank you. They're not a lap down, though, unless they went into the pits. Then that would make sense, but I'm passing anybody. Which way do I want to go? You guys are blocking all the good lines here. I don't want to put ourselves in a dangerous spot either. Not a lot of grip here on the bottom.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside.
Yep. I really don't.
Outside.
Clear outside, yeah. See? It's instructions like that that make me not happy with the spotter and the system.
Still there.
Tear through the rubbers.
Still there. Clear. There's the cross flag. We're halfway home.
Halfway. Okay, I did not like passing on the bottom. We just got rear-ended. I'm telling you, these guys are keeping pretty good pace back here. I'm really surprised about that. I'm happy for that. I still want to be able to pass them, but you know, they're keeping a pretty good clip. We're at least halfway. We've kept green this whole time. Great for a racer, bad for the fans, but first time hitting the rev limiter. It's going to get very hairy in here, I can tell.
Still there. Stay high. Keep high.
Of course, he's going to stay way up high. A little off the wall. Whoop.
Clear inside.
That's what I worry about.
Inside.
Rather than take their lap back than completely destroy ourselves here.
Keep high. Clear. Car
Little
inside.
drag. Let's get back into the groove.
Clear. Car inside. 20 laps to go. Still there. Stay high. Clear inside.
20 laps to go. I did hear that. There we go. But another cluster up in front of us, don't get me wrong, but always feels good to be able to get that first one down now.
Outside. Stay low.
Like I said, I don't really want to be low, but I think that might have to be our safest bet right
Stay
now.
low. Stay low.
I didn't like that at all. I don't know if anybody could hear, but I was definitely holding my breath on that one.
Outside.
Woo-wee!
Clear outside. Car outside. Keep low.
I'm sitting in this pack for a little while. Brakes are getting a little warm.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside.
I definitely don't want to keep it 3 wide longer than I have to.
Bottom. 3 wide. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Hold your line. Outside.
So I can feel that right end trying to back out on me.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
A
Outside.
little hard on the brakes. Not down as low as I want it to be.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Watch that line.
Hold your line. That car's left out. Outside.
Just trying to get through them as fast and
You're
as
on the
efficiently
bottom.
as we
3
possibly
wide.
can.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Keep low.
Yeah, I was like, Spotter, you got to keep talking to me.
That car's left out. Keep low. Clear.
Okay. We'll stick down here. Why not? We're already running it hard. Let's keep running it hard.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. That car's left out. Clear outside. Outside.
Really, last thing I want to do
You're on
is
the bottom. 3 wide.
cause
You're
any
on the
sort of
bottom.
caution
3
here.
wide. Clear.
Clear my ass.
Still there. Clear outside. That car's left out.
Okay, it looks like we can get ourselves a little bit more into our comfort zone here. Is that 19? Is that Bonson here? I can't even remember what number Bonson here is anymore. I can't actually even remember which one he's driving. Is it 14 or 19? Pass every car we can.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't trust this one.
Keep low. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Still there.
Right, we're going to be getting closer to 10 laps to go
Clear.
here. We're good. We fell back. Let's get ourselves back into a comfortable line again. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be starting this season at Riverside. Not again. Not going to do it.
Just 10 more to go.
10 laps to go. 10 to victory. Let's keep it together. I know, long, boring, big race. This is why we go to little tracks. This is why we go to little tracks. Again, looks like somebody already took a visit into the dirt. I wanted a little bit longer than 50 laps, but an intro back into all the drivers involved. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be too much on everybody, and plus, this was already a very packed event. Great event, don't get me wrong, but And we just got off from doing the Fall Challenge. I think that's what they were calling it this year. At Claremont Motorsports Park, up in Claremont, New Hampshire. Which was an awesome 2 days of racing. They had dirt mods, coupes, yesterday, street stock. Not super. Late model sportsman, pure stock, mini stock, and 6-shooter. On Saturday, they had Legends cars yesterday too. Saturday we had NEMA, which is always good fun to be able to see. Pro Trucks, which gave me the kind of inspiration to do Stafford. What else? What else did we see? We saw a lot.
Just 5 more to go.
5 more laps. Sorry, now I'm focused on driving. And there's an Enduro on Saturday. That was pretty awesome. Great to always see an Enduro. It's not as good as the other two, like the Monadnock one or the Claremont one earlier this year that we've been able to get footage of, but still good fun. Also got to see a dirt modified get upside down. That was
Car outside.
interesting.
Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Still there.
I know he's still there. That's why I'm trying to be really careful getting out of turn, but I don't have as much grip as I did before.
Clear.
Okay. Trying to make a run on it. I can see him out there. Got to be coming to what? 2 to go? I don't know when he said 5.
That car's a lap down. Just 2 to go.
Nice and smooth. Let's do it. Nice and smooth.
Outside. Keep low. Keep low.
Trying to. Ooh, a little loose. Not good when you're coming to the white flag.
Clear.
White flag, one time around, we dominated this one.
Come on, bring it home.
I don't think we've ever had a green to checkered all the way and actually dominated the whole entire thing. A little sad that it was that dominating, but welcome to the big tracks. Checker flag is in the air, and we'll take this as our welcome back to 2020. Woohoo! We'll take a win at Thompson.
You won! See you
Yeah,
in
we did.
victory lane.
Hell yes. Yeah, let's stick on the outside. All right, that felt good. That was a good welcome back. I'm going to wait for everybody else to kind of clear themselves out here. All right, let's burn it down, shall we? All right, here we go to try to burn it down, and we forgot that the gear ratio was much higher, so it's not able to actually get those back tires spinning. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's get those spinning. Let's get a little burnout here. Feels really good to be back in victory lane. Love to be able to keep that momentum through the end of the year. Again, that's going to change next year when we put up the difficulty, I hope. Of course, this is what happens when you go against AI. You're always going to be able to beat it if you can figure out how to beat the old AI. It's not adaptive. It's not like what they're trying to do with iRacing. But man, does it feel good to win once again. It feels really good to win at Thompson too. Let's take a look at our leaderboard and see where we're able to be in the points. Before we jump into points, while our little burnout's still happening up here in the corner, I just gotta look. We lapped all but 9 people. Now, to me, as a racer, I'd be like, yes, let's adjust Munson year's 21. That's right. I'd be like, yes, we did so good. As a fan, that's stupid. I don't like that. I don't like when a race can be won by that much. So, yay for the driver, boo for the fan. Let's go check out the standings now. All right, you can see next week is our last race in Agawam, Massachusetts, Riverside Park. This was a track in Agawam, Massachusetts, which is now Riverside, which was Riverside theme park. Now it is Six Flags New England. And when they took this track out, this is where they built Superman. The whole DC area that's down in that area used to actually be a racetrack. And this is the racetrack. You actually see some of the rides in the background. So it's going to be very nostalgic for me. I actually went once, but I was not alive. My mom was pregnant at the time, and she went down to the races. And that's where this had started. So that's going to be our last race of the year. We're calling it the Time Warp 100. It's going to be 100 laps at this nice itty-bitty quarter mile. And it's going back in time. But let's check out the standings. Let's see how we're doing. I feel pretty good, and that is correct. We are 200 points above Justin Bonson. You finished, I believe, third in the last race. We've done over 925 laps. By the time this season is done, we'll be at 1,025. It's supposed to be a lot more than that. I'm sad that we've only been able to do 11 events. It does say 23 here. That's just for logistic-wise. That'll be gone by the next time you see it. Again, feeling really happy where we are and where we've been. And I hope you guys have been too. This has been a lot of fun. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Enjoy what you saw. We do try to upload a video every day here to the channel. And if you want to follow us around and see what we do, if you're into that kind of thing, we're on Instagram. Those links are down there in the description below. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one. And we'll see you in the last event of 2020 for us at Riverside. Thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.